Fue el centro de atención con Spotify
Hi everyone, I hope you're all having a good day or a good night, whichever stage applies. And I just... give me a second, I just remembered that I forgot to fix the avatar thing. let me just quickly go and look it up. Okay. So all I need to do is adjust this. Okay, that should do it. And now I gotta go here and change the things. Alright, perfect. Now it doesn't jump that much. Now I can just add this. And we're good to go. Yes. Sorry for that. I completely forgot about doing that. But now it should be good. Okay, let's stop the music right here and go into the game. Let's adjust my thing here now that it's not so jumpy. And yeah, today we are going to be playing a different game as well. It was a bit of a... Yeah, it's Backpack Hero. It was... I mulled it over a lot. Hold on, let me check if my voice can be heard properly. Yeah, no, the music is still a little too loud. Let me just... I thought I had it the first time, but it seems like it still needs a little bit of help. But yeah, I was mulling over which game to play on Thursdays, since I decided to go with a sort of variety kind of deal after finishing MechWarrior Clans. And I decided that it was going to be like this. Saturdays XCOM 2, Sundays Tales of Iron, and Thursdays is going to be Backpack Hero probably, going through the story mode. Now, Backpack Hero is a roguelike, so it's probably not going to fill the entire Thursdays. It's going to be like a game that I might play on and off on Thursdays, but we'll see. As you can see, I already played a lot of this game before, but I am going to be starting a whole new game here. Yeah, without further ado, let us begin. In the deep dark dungeons between Orderia, a young pack rat searches for treasure. There she discovers a mysterious relic. And yeah, this is mostly the tutorial. It's... Add all items to your backpack and continue while holding an item. Press right click to rotate it. combat you. Yeah, this is pretty much the tutorial. It's been a while since I played, so I might as well read through this to refresh my memory. In combat, you click items to use them. You must defeat all enemies to continue. Many items, including your sword and shield, require energy. Once you are out of energy, you should end your turn. Then the enemy will act. Right. You can see the enemy's intentions over their heads. By selecting it, you can learn even more. When enemies plan to attack, you can use your shield to get block. Block absorbs damage and prevents you from being hurt. There are so many items and so much to discover. Sometimes it can be overwhelming, even for a backpack hero. If you feel confused, bring up the context menu on an item and choose the option to view card. When viewing a card, you can hover over parts of the card and explanations will appear. Never get confused by a new icon again. This looks good enough. I don't remember some of the items. And yeah, this thing adds XP, which is always good. Alright, before doing that one, we are going to be fighting here. Okay, 16. That is enough for me to take out with in this turn. Oh, we need to reorganize here. For each adjacent empty space, +1 damage to enemy. For each adjacent item, +1 damage to self. Oh, that's an interesting weapon. These little bots offer me free block every turn, which is why I'm sort of taking them. For each item below, +2 block. Oh. That means I'd get 8 block +3, 6. I think that is good, relatively good overall. Just let me check if my voice is still being heard. Yeah, no, I think the music is still too loud. Let me just try to fix that. Okay, that should do it. Okay, 4, 3, 7, and 8. That is 15, so I need one extra here. And I cannot. So this is 9 plus 7. That's 15, not enough to deal with the bee. And it is enraged, which means that whenever it takes a damage, it grows stronger. 4, 4, 8, and 3, 11, so I'm good. There we go. Okay, is this what I'm doing? Am I doing a full-on armor build? Okay, let's see. If I were to grab the tunic, 1, 2, that will be 3 extra armor on top of the 5, so that is 8, which is more than what I get from the Shrove Buckler. What is this? Spicy Buckler. For each sunlight, plus 4 block. I haven't found any sunlight items though. Oh, hold on. I need to rearrange everything actually. Okay, so it needs to go here. That much is clear. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Not without sacrificing block. Yeah, I'm going to keep the shield. Small Rat Wolf and Lil B. Oh, right, these things have descriptions. Small Rat Wolf, the smaller version of the rat wolves that patrol the upper layers of the dungeon. Lil B, these small bees are all drones of the Queen. Okay, so they do hit me for one more than what I currently have, so that's annoying. Yeah, I can take them out. There we go. Even more block. Probably don't need it, but it's alright. Some gold, and well, and be a single flow playing puzzle. A single flower upon his chest. The person has been here for several days, poor fellow. You kneel and pray for him. He opens a single eye. Nobody has ever done anything nice for me before, he says. You aren't here just to loot me? He gives you a gift and then lays back down. Oh god, this is a good one. Yeah, no, I'm taking the seasoning. It's just a very good item to have in general. Well, this is going to complicate things. Okay, let's try to arrange this. Okay, these ones need to be up here. This one gives +2 block to all armors, and this one get +1 block for each space up. So overall it is better to have them like this. And there we go. I think I prefer the damage over the armor. At this point I have a lot of armor build up. So this is 2, 5, and 4. That is 9, 11, and 6, 17, 23, and lastly 33. Yeah, I don't think anything can hurt me now. And even if it does, I can use the seasoning. Do I need anything here? No, I think I'm good. Let's go. Part 2 of 3. I don't need a cleaver. I could grab this. I already have enough actually. I don't need it. No, I am pretty much good, I think. Oh crap, I forgot I had the Gremlin. Alright, Gremlin. If you lost something small, he's probably taking it. Okay. Now I can just focus all on attacking. Alright, let me check something, make sure everything is good. Alright, the sound seems to be good. Alright, just wanted to check that. I was a little bit paranoid that it was. It was either being too loud or anything like that. And all of this will be good. Oh, hold on, this one. I mean, it could work. But I'm going to keep the wooden sword because I know I need it for later. There I am. I have been dawdling on the map. Holy sh... This item is heavy. Earthstone blade. For each row below, plus 3 damage. Oh, this is a item for construction, for a construction build. Dragonfly. I never figured out what the keys were used for. No, wait, no, that is the chef. I don't have anything for them. Actually, I remember now what the keys are used for, and they are not that great. Pardas enemies here. Parada's locket. Wait a second, I recognize that. It's my mom's lost locket. It could have a clue about where she is. It belonged to your mother. There is something inside of it, but only your mother knew how to open it. This is property of the king. That's mine! All items in the dungeon belong to him. If you want it, you'll have to fight me for it. King's Camp. His face looks familiar. Well, I have no problem dealing with you. In fact, I think I can take you down like this without suffering from the bar. Yeah. It belonged to your mother. There is something inside, but only your mother knew how to open it. I can survive without the Tai Chi roller. I'll probably find it later if I need it. Baiana's quill spurs? Where? There you are. Why were you gone for so long? I was exploring the dungeon or I got lost in the woods. I got lost in the woods. I find that hard to believe. You know these woods better than anyone. You were out in the dungeon again, weren't you? I found this amazing backpack in there. It let me explore deeper and bring more stuff back than ever before. Besides, we won't be able to rebuild the town with what we can find laying in the woods. That might be, but do I need to remind you how dangerous it is in there? I mean, this run was stupidly easy. I just got a lot of really good stuff early on. I remember. I know it's dangerous, but someone needs to do something. Maybe I can finally make a difference. There is bandits, king's guards, and who knows what else. Still, Dad, someone needs to do something. It's what Mom will do. Your mom would also know to be more careful. I'll be careful. You're right, I'm sorry, Dad. I'll try to be more careful, but I have to do this. I suppose there is no convincing you. Just promise me you'll be careful, Purse. Dad, I found something in the dungeon and think it's Mom's locket. I saw one of King's captains down there. I think he might have been there the day Mom was taken. Let me see that. This was your mother's locket. I recognize it, of course. She found this in the dungeon. She always claimed it was magic and was the source of her luck down there. I remember she had some way of opening this thing, but it was always a challenge for me. Dang it, I can't get this thing. Come back to me next time you're around, I'll figure it out. Dang locket. You look rough. Did you fall for the old hermit crab in the treasure chest trick? I just came back from the dungeon. I figured I always know you've gone down there when old Lois starts passing by the entrance of town. I hate to worry him, but there are so many things down there that can help rebuild the town. But the dungeon keeps shifting, and I can't get deep enough. It is tricky down there. It took my brother past years to make any progress in his explorations. I don't know how my mom did it. Yeah, that's Prada. Yeah, that Prada was something special. I sure do miss her. Anyways, did you find anything good to sell down there? I found this magic backpack. It lets me carry lots of stuff. How about the backpack? Is that for sale? No way! This backpack lets me carry all sorts of stuff back. Well, if you bring back more stuff, we can scrap it and sell it. If only we had a store to sell it all. Why don't you remove the old store and we can get some resources from that? Follow me and I'll show you where it is. Alright, and this is the town managing thing. Whoa, you sure scrapped that old store quickly. Here is a blueprint for a new one. Could you make it? Sell items here, gain resources to expand Haversack. For each commercial decoration nearby, plus 5% efficiency. It will take a few resources to build, but you got a few when you scrap the old store. I like to put the store relatively close to the entrance. I built a store. When I say you should build a store, I meant over the next few weeks. How did you do it so fast? It's this backpack I found. I can lift, move, carry and organize anything, even buildings. This changes everything. With what you can do now, I think we could really rebuild Haversack Hill. I'll start setting up the store as a trading post. You should head back to the dungeon and find more supplies. Alright. First, a baby rat from a poor village in Oakshire Forest. She aims to storm the dungeon, rebuild her village and save her family. A basic run with no special settings. Yep. Oh, not these guys. I hate to deal with them. Okay. Let's... You know, this is a good opportunity as any to use the energy item. It's very unlikely I'll get the seasoning again. So I don't have any problem with using it now. Well, they didn't do the yeah, that is the annoying attack right there. Luckily I have enough damage. Alright, what do we start with? We could use just a scratch build. I don't remember. Will take X amount of damage at start of turn. This can be blocked. Okay. Kinda feel like doing a scratch build. No, let's not do that. I don't think we have the items necessary for that sort of build. Let's just get the big sun for now and see if we find some sunlight items later. of valuables. Let's see what is here. A rare item from the same time. Yeah, let's go for this one here. But before grabbing the items, let's try to level up a bit. So 9 and 6 is 15. Perfect. Oh, Shadowfall. The Shadowfall has long patrolled these halls, killing adventurers who stray too far. Oh. That is a really tempting item. And we are not getting any sunlight items, it seems. I cannot justify having this if I don't get sunlight items. Let's go with this for now. If anything goes wrong, I can just simply... No, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. I can simply go and to the store and sell something. In fact, let me just... This is a summer item, so I might be able to... He takes the item and examines it. How is this for a trade? There is no time to say no. You can only be used if you have born. Adds 2 born to all enemies. Okay, I guessing we are doing a born build, maybe, if we get the chance. This. When the blue hermit crab outgrows its shell, it explodes, and it goes off in search of a new piece of junk to call home. not enough. Oh, there we go. Now it deals more damage than the wooden sword we have. It would be dealing more damage if I had the second big sun, but we can still work with this. Let's take this. This could be useful as well. And suntan alright, let's take the suntan lotion instead then. Alright, it deals no damage, I forgot. Alright, this is good. I don't need 2 Sunray rapiers, just having one is enough. Feel very tempted of grabbing the sapphire as well, but I'll keep it like this for now because these are lore items. They appear only once. Well, they appear only once not per use, as in you can take them to Havestock Hill and then they won't appear again, which is, in my opinion, really useful to clean up the pool of items you can get. Alright, let's see what this chest full of valuables has. Another one of these. Yes, this looks good enough. I don't think I need anything else. Granted, this build is not as powerful as the one I used before, but it's still useful. No, not thank you. I am not interested in cleavers. Robber Raccoon. They'll shoot through your pockets when you aren't looking. Okay, 7 plus 9. That's 16. sweaty double. Adds 12 block, adds 3 bond. I mean, it's a shield, but a shield that can be dangerous, but can sort gives me 2 extra slots and can potentially work. Yeah, let's go with this. This should work. What this is? Hark! You are greeted by a member of the patrol. The squirrel looks at you absent-mindedly. Long ago, I retired from the patrol, he says. Now I spend my days adventuring and reliving my glory days. I don't need much of my old equipment anymore. Can I interest you in something? Let's see, a weapon. Cold Cleaver. Adjacent and diagonal cleavers get +1 damage. Not really a great weapon. The patrol live by these weapons. Not really bad, but not what I was looking for. This is the first time I actually met this guy too. God damn it. I should have figured that would have happened. That's 9. I'll use the liquid armor for this one. I already have Born, so I don't need it that much. Lucky Cleaver. Oh, another one of these. Show hat. For each row above this, +1 block. And it can be transformed into a footwear armor as well. Okay, let's see what the merchant has. Oh wait, this is not a merchant, this one is the merchant. Want to see what they have today? Oh, this is actually useful. Chef's hat. Cleavers below get 50% bonus damage. If this is not in the top row, -1 block. to rearrange everything now. Yeah, it just floats, so I cannot use it like this. So do I want more block? Oh, it provides sunlight to items below. Okay, I need to do this then. There we go. Since this floats, I cannot use it to... I cannot have the sunshine help it. Alright, this looks good enough. At least for now. Do I have anything else I'd like to? Adds 2 mana to connected menu network. Yeah, I don't have a wizard build, and I don't think you get enough items to try to make a wizard build early on. This is good enough. Let's go and do this fight. Oh. This is going to be annoying. That should do enough. There we go. Some enemies will create hazards, forcing you to add them to your backpack. They can be placed in empty spaces or on top of items. Be careful where you place them. These special items have negative effects, and any item that is completely covered by hazards will be disabled. Hazards will be removed at the end of combat, if you survive. On Sticky Honey, unused, destroyed. When your turn ends, the item behind are anchored for 2 combats. There we go. Okay, this item floats for each sunlight plus 4 block. It's not a very effective blocking thing. Oh, hi Goswolf, welcome to the stream. Hey, it's alright. Are you feeling alright? That should do it. Let's add this item and see if we get something out of it. More XP, some gold. We don't need to heal, so I guess just tired. I had a rough night's sleep last night and it seems it's catching up to me. Oh, got it. Nice. On an alternative use, destroy threshold your combat rewards. It could be useful actually. We are trying to find very specific items. Alright, now I have enough blocks to more than offset the Sweetie Towel's damage. Not sick by the way, I just couldn't get comfy. Ah, got it. Maybe it's time to turn around the bed? I don't know what the word for it in English will be. Essentially lift the bedding and turn it upside down. No, that is not the word I'm looking for. Hold on, let me just try to find it. Yeah, flip the mattress. That's the word. You know what? Since we can... Looks good to me, he says. You can't believe that he eats the whole thing without a moment's thought. Here you go, he says and hands you his chef's knife. I won't be needing this anymore. Another gold cleaver. Alright. That is very rare to find, honestly. Yeah, essentially, yeah, that. Flip the mattress, rotate the mattress. It depends a lot on the size of the mattress, but it usually kind of helps making it more comfy. Ultra Knight. The ultimate machine, perfectly crafted and impervious to all damage. Each combat adds Roughhide. Damage from projectiles is reduced by 50%. Lasts until combat's end. Power. Stack. When defeated, creates new enemies. Will add 5 damage when attacking. God. Okay. First of all, let's add some armor to avoid taking damage. Yeah, I think we got this one. There we go. Huh. Legman. He never skips leg day. The muscle. Defender. Oh, he'll do anything to hit. Do anything the hit honcho demands. Hit honcho. Me order, me master, I run this dungeon. So yeah, if we want to attack the head honcho, we'll add 3 haste to all enemies. We'll add 3 rage to all enemies. And we don't have the... energy to continue attacking, so this will have to do for now. So I'm going to take 15 damage, so that means I have to use the block thing. I forgot this was the last room, otherwise I wouldn't have taken the dice. Ah crap, I forgot dodge, I should have used one of the shifts. There we go. Almost got into a bad situation there. There we go. And got the cheese. Oh, a lot of people arrived. Librarian here reporting for duty, Vivienne. I was told that Haversack Hill is getting quite large, but still no library. We need to change that. Once you build one, we can really learn new things about the history of this place. Oh, I should also mention that I am an expert on the many languages that are written across Orteria. If you find anything to translate, it should be labeled as a lore item. Bring it to me and I will be happy to translate it for you. Do you have anything for me to read? Alright. Conscription etching. Ah, here is something for me to read. Conscription. Mothers lost sons and children's lost fathers. Conscripted to the army never to be seen again. At King's orders to find the center of the dungeon. I added the translation to your atlas. Learning about these new cultures give me an idea for new clothing for you. A new costume for you. There we go. If you bring me more to read, I can look into more costumes too. Do you have more for me to read? Flufkai sigils. Ah, here is something for me to read. Always learning, ever striving to grow. Flufkai studies a ball of sap's ancient glow. Mastering magic, their powers unfold. Kai is a thief, the frogs accused, they hurled. But fate swiftly silenced the frog's cruel woe. Well, you're back again. I am. You're never going to stop going there, are you? I might. Maybe one day. Will you make it someday soon for me, dear? I worry so much about you. If it wasn't for my bad leg, King would have conscripted me. And then you'd be all alone. Course, if something happened to you, after losing Prada, I don't think I could live here without you. I miss Mom too. I'm sorry I worried you that, but you know I have to do this. I know, Perse. Your father, he hasn't been the same since they took Mom. She's been in Haversack Hill for years. She'll sell you odds and ends. We haven't sold anything in the store yet. Even if you get beat up, you can still bring things back from the dungeon. I know it's tempting to save some things for your personal collection, but we need resources to rebuild this place. I'll stop by the store and drop off my stuff. We need your supplies to keep this place running. Alright, what kind of things can I sell? Well, first of all, the 2 cheeses. These are only there for selling. And let's go with this for now. Forgot to press sell. The stuff you bring back always sells. You find amazing things down there. You can hold on to stuff forever if you want, but I recommend selling as much as you can. Maybe if we quit selling stuff, someone will stop by. Who knows something about Mom? It could happen. Of course, getting you deeper into the dungeon is going to help too. I've got some powerful equipment. I can start you with this stuff. Energy delivery. Use it to get through at least 3 floors on the dungeon, and you'll get a reward. I need to start making accents for each character, but I fear I'll also forget each of the accents as I go. Okay. Political aspirations, heroic exaggerations. Killswift. Have you contributed to my campaign for mayor? You're running for mayor? We have a mayor? Not yet, you don't. I am Mayor Killswift Jr., and I intend to be your next mayor. My father, Lord Killswift II, was the mayor of Haversack back before it fell into disrepair. All of this time I've been waiting to claim my birthright. And now that my town is recovering, I have returned. Yes, you've done all the adventure and fighting and risking your life. But someone has to handle the true risk, the voting public. The first thing I need is a small donation, let's say 10 pieces of treasure. Do you have some treasure I can have? I just need about 10. Here you go. Fantastic. Now I will consider myself a proper mayor. Please swear me in. Sure. I'll repeat after you. Whenever you're ready. I don't think I know the oath. It goes like this. I, Bourse, Adventurer and Settler, do hereby swear in Mayor Killswift Jr. in the duly confirmed title of Mayor. Therefore, I now appoint you Major... Wait, his name is Mayor? Mayor Killswift Jr. Mayor? Your first name is Mayor? It is my birthright, and it is a family name. As for you, I can see that you are well prepared to handle this town. Allow me to help you. You can build as many of these as you want. A farm. Creates 5 food while you are in the dungeon. Farms will create food while you are out adventuring. House increases population. And houses will attract new villagers. We can't expand forever though. The cost will keep rising. Okay, a library requires far more stuff than I currently have available. Let's build a house. And everything requires way more manpower than we currently have. Yeah. This will have to wait. Further expansion will have to wait until we get some more stuff. Alright, let's go adventuring. Let's keep the red dress for now. Energy delivery. Return to the dungeons in search of more loot. You start with these items. Token of energy, Slat's shield, and a wooden sword. And get a spark and a cornucopia. I shouldn't have gone here. How much XP will I get for this one? You get 6. Okay, I might be able to. This might not be so bad after all. Okay, so 5 and 18, that is 23. Okay, I do deal enough damage. I don't think I'm going to be using a cleaver. Alright. So, since this token of energy requires for me to have empty spaces, what I like to do is to just move it so far away from the inventory that it won't be a problem. Rose of Thorns. I don't think I'm going to be using cleavers. I've never been much of a fan of them. Goopy. Oh, this is a new one. Dove Deacon. You will, he sings the songs of Noctua. Sparrow Knave. Protect your head. Okay, 5 and 6, that is 11. Alright, static. This item floats. When your turn ends, create static in the space below. There we go. Let's... oh. We don't have many armor, but the tonic coal is a good starting item. I don't have anything to use consumables on. Alright, with this help we'll be getting 12 armor per turn, so that's good. Let's go to another fight before anything else. Nothing really takes my attention here, so I'm just going to skip it. Oh my. No, I'm not building cleavers right now. Most of this place has been explored. Let's see. A good one if I was doing a melee mana build. Remove 2 mana from the connected mana networks against items are used. Okay, 3, 6, 10, 22. Four and 4, 8 and 3, 11. So I'm good. There. Oh, another level up. Oh, a roof. Not really what I'm looking for, but it's good to have. Diagonal and adjacent armor gets +2 block. No, this is not going to work. It's incredible how many items am I getting that are not just basic armor, but these core armor items for build. Okay, I need to think this one through. I don't need the shield at this point. Or at least not really. This gives me 4 and 8 8 and 8, 16, so 20 in total. Plus this one, it will be 25, which is far more than I will be getting in general. Let's use the dice that we got here. Oh, it destroys all the items I already grabbed. Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't lose too much. Gemstone Heart. When adjacent enemy skills heals, I'm going to grab the gem, if only to have it. There we go. So now I got 21. No. There we go, this should do it. At least until I get another weapon or item or anything like that. What were you? You know what? Yeah, let's get a rare item of one of these. Cap. Once in these columns for each row below. That's actually a bit of a downgrade, but I can work with this. Hold on. So it will be 4 versus 3, yeah, it's just better this way. Yeah, I can just focus on attacking. Alright, what do we have here? Okay, the double halberd could be useful, but not for what I have right now. No, it's not a good replacement for the wooden sword at this moment. Not unless I... Let's see. No, it's not going to work. Alright. Oh, one of these. Yeah, we can just remove the cap. There we go. Now I don't have to worry too much about block, because I can heal when killing enemies. now let's grab this, go here, and sell it. And yeah, this should be good enough. Let's go and carry on. Ferret King. He'd be kind of cute if he wasn't such a violent person. Rogue's Mask can be used one time each combat. If this is not in the top row, this item is disabled on use, adds 1 dodge to self. Not really useful for what I'm trying to do right now. It works only on non-summons, that's going to be annoying. Alright, I'm taking some damage, but I pretty much guaranteed a win here. There we go. And just enough space to grab the new items as well. Got it, Godswolf? Where is the librarian? Ah, there she is. Do you have anything new for me to read? Patrol Etching. Ah, here is something for me to read. Long have we suffered under King, our friends and family forced to explore the dungeon, to fill the coffers of some self-important beast. No more, people of Oakshire, today we fight back. I've added the translation to your atlas. Learning about these new cultures gave me an idea for a new costume for you. If you bring me more to read, I can look into more costumes too. Nope, I only found one lore item this time. Well, let's sell everything we have a double of, especially if they are common. Hold on, I need to do something real quick. There we go. This is one thing I don't really like about this. There is not a way to sort the items you have available to sell. They come into they appear in this inventory in the order you found them and brought them out. Oh, this don't give me any resources apparently. And yeah, I'm still missing a lot of screw it, I'm going to sell more items. That should be enough to buy a second house, increasing the population. And it's still not enough, I'm afraid. Yeah, I need 20 for these things. Oh. Yeah, no, 20. Fuck. And how much for the library? Yeah, it's going to take a little while. Let's go on a third adventure then. A standard one. So 9 and 7. That requires me a full block in this one. And now I can do a full attack. I don't want to deal with the statics, so I'm just going to take him out. Oh, nice. Let's take the sunshine for now in case we find some sun items. Wait, what is this guy? I don't want cleavers at this very moment. Let's try to take them down quickly. Okay, choose sunshines. Still not a sun item, but we are making progress. Alright, we can go full attack here. Welcome back. What is this? Rocket. Unused moves forwards until stopped. When destroyed, deals 0 damage to all enemies. Oh, I see. That's 4, that's 5. I think getting this many sun items might be a fluke. No, I don't need this. I need this. Alright, let's heal and let's see what we find here. I can make this work. Hold on. How do I do this? Wait, what is this? C3. Adjacent weapon below gets +3 damage. Why do I get so many letter caps today? You know what? Let's just remove the glove as well and go with this. I feel like I'm not going to be expanding sideways that much. The Crypt Part 2 of 3. I prefer experience. Not now. Now I have so much armor that I don't really need to worry about blocking. Not that I could. Another sunshine. I'm not going to get the third sunshine without something else to show up for it. I already have the Citrine buffing my wooden sword. Porcupine. Porcupines are usually friendly creatures. Something horrible must have happened to her. Muskrat Brigand. Tiny, spiny, they'll kick you in your face. It's not enough damage, I need to use the sword. Poison Ivy. Each combat adds 4 poison to self and 5 poison to enemy. This is useful if I have something to deal with poison, but I don't. Oh, now we are talking. Okay, how do I do this though? Does this thing float? No, it does not. So I can put it here. This is going to be interesting. It will deal the same damage as my sword? Oh, I can do this. There we go. Now it deals 1 point of damage extra. I will be suffering some block reduction, but as soon as I finish this fight I should be leveling up, so I can try to reorganize that. The extra damage is welcomed. Better this way. And I think that is good enough. Let's get a heat potion. And yeah. Oh, there is a shop right next to us, so we can grab something fairer that we could sell. Oh god. Oh, this is even better than what I have. Oh, this is going to be very powerful. Removes each turn, removes 1 energy, adds 4 mana. That's not useful for me right now. Get a different item from the same rarity. His cloak billows as he steps out from the shadows. We can make a trade. You and I, he says. You know risks are involved. Let's just give the shave. I'll take that. Alright, the finale. Shrewd Rooster. This guy punched through his shell at 20 days old. Well, let's throw the debuff potion then. Oh, he's done for. There we go. Alright, we got a bunch of new people here. King's Talk. Ah, the famous purse. Have we met? No, dear girl, but King has heard of your exploits in the dungeon. You are taking treasures that rightfully belong to him. Everything in the dungeon beneath our area belongs to King. But without it, we wouldn't even... Silence! This will be your only warning. If we see you again in the dungeon, the consequences will be severe. Our armies will eradicate this pathetic place. Don't try to be a hero. Are you planning to go back into the dungeon again? You know I am, and I can't talk you out of it. You can't? I can stop you from going, but maybe I can encourage you to go with some armor. Protector. You start with these items. Sure, Dad. Well, we didn't find any lore items on this run. Oh. Hazel? Purse? Miss Burrow. I remembered you from school. You were just starting around the time I graduated. That's me. I always thought you were so cool. Everyone always loved me at the old schoolhouse. Before it burned down. That's why I became a teacher. Now if only we had a schoolhouse. Could you build one? I know you can do it. After all, you're a bit of a celebrity around here now. And that backpack isn't slowing you down one bit. My things are killing me. Well, if you ever need a break from all that collecting, stop on by. I can teach you all kind of things. If you ever feel confused or lost, a little education will fix you right up. What can I teach you about today? Teach me about the dungeon. It's huge, stretching beneath all of Orderia, even shifting and ever-shifting and ancient beyond our time. What can I teach you about that place? Items and enemies. There are too many items and enemies to remember them all. That's why I keep a log in my atlas. Great idea! You can look up any item or enemy you've discovered there. Status effects. There are all kinds of different effects that can change your adventure. Luck is your chance of finding uncommon, rare, and even legendary items. The more luck you have, the greater that chance. It stacks up, so carry as many lucky things as you can. Unless, of course, you are looking for common items. Other status effects. There are almost too many to describe. Did you know that you can find out more by hovering over them? Put your cursor over the symbol and on a card and it will tell you more. You can also look up status effects on your atlas. Teach me about Haversack Hill. It's the safest, coziest place in all of Orderia, but there is always more to do here. What did you want to know about? Resources. Let's practice our counting. 1. Food. 2. Building materials. 3. Treasure. We need all of these resources to upgrade the town. By selling items at the store, you can get all of them. Bigger items are worth more than little ones, and rarer ones are worth more too. Of course, you can also earn these resources through buildings or by finding special items in the dungeon. It's up to you to decide what to spend resources on. You can use them on new constructions, but you can also use them to research new items and quests that will give you new challenges in the dungeon. Some tough choices will teach you a bit about responsibility. And history. What can I teach you about Haversack's Hill? Where is Haversack Hill? Well, it's right here, honey. You're in it. But if you mean more specifically, Haversack Hill is surrounded by Oakshire Forest. Oakshire Forest can be a dangerous place. It's filled with bandits and is often attacked by the treacherous Badger King. There are many entrances to the dungeon, some scary, others common places for new adventurers to go looting. Some say the challenges you face and the objects you bring determine where the dungeon leads. Beyond the forest to the north and west is the Badger Kingdom. Not too long ago, the Oakshire Forest was a part of it, but General Stumpy and his heroes with the patrol have managed to drive them away. To the south, however, is the Great Swamp, a dangerous and mysterious place where they say magic comes from. The amphibians and reptiles from there are great wizards. To the east is the Great Mountain Range where the Bird Kingdom lies. It is said that their leaders, the Three Talons, are thousands of years old. There is also said to be an island not far off of the coast, with a whole kingdom on it. Some sort of mysterious animal lives there called a dog, but I've never seen one. Orderia is a vast place and I'm sure there is more to discover, and beyond that, on a clear day on the coast, you can see the tops of trees in the distance. The world could be so much bigger than we think. Who built Iversack Hill? Your mom was a founding member, and of course there was a Lord Quillswish, the original mayor. He could face an army with a single speech, and the young little me had quite a crush on that dashing lad. His son is okay too. What happened here? It happened when you were just a little kid, and I was barely old enough to help run my dad's old fruit stand. Your mom, Rada, was worried about something and ran off just before sundown. A few hours later, we saw the flicker of flames and the smell of burning wood. Kingsmen, they had been seen raiding villages across the forest, taking every able-bodied animal and conscripting them to the army. They were so strong and efficient, as soon as it started it was over. My mom and dad were taken, and so was every other adult I knew. Mayor Lord Quillswish was old then, and he tried his best to keep the town together, but when he died, that last glimmer of hope went with it. But then you found that backpack, and things started to go right again. I hope we can rebuild this place. As it expands, we'll learn more about the world around us and the dungeon beneath us. Oof. Alright, what else do we have here? I need a place to stay, and what better spot than among my adoring constituents? I see you have already built a home for new boarders. Increasing the population of Iversack Hill will create new opportunities and bring new special guests. Your boats won't count without a valid address. Those aren't just about buildings, they are all about how you organize things. I think we could sell even more stuff if we had some proper decorations around our store. Try this! And some of this could help too. Place these adjacent to the store, they'll draw some more customers. In build mode, if you hover over the store, you should see any nearby decorations highlighted in green. I'll think of more ways to try business, son. Matthew, I see you returned from the dungeon. As have I. Yes, it's true. You are not the only one who explores those depths. Matthew awaits you in the standard runs in the dungeon. He gives you items to help you get started. Perhaps I will meet you down there. I might be able to give you a few pointers. I'm also looking for lost sparks. Have you heard about these mysterious sources of energy? We can use them to open new depths in the dungeon. That's exactly what I need. I've been trying to get deeper into the dungeon. I think my mom might be trapped down there. She disappeared in a raid, same one that ruined the old town. Yes. We need lost sparks to find those who are lost in the deep dark depths beneath our area. What we need is an adventurer who can brave these depths and find these lost sparks. And we need to get some more villagers here. We'll need all the information we can get. Finding lost sparks won't be easy. Let me show you some of the things we can research together. If you're interested, of course. There are still more areas to unlock. Do you have lost sparks for me? The key to the deep caves. I see you are becoming an experienced explorer already. You've brought back lost sparks. We can use them to fashion keys. Yes, I know all about these magical relics. They are so small, you can just slip them in your pocket. They won't even take any space in your backpack. Find the staircase that leads down deeper into the deep caves. Beneath the crypts, a strange rocky area holds many secrets. Use the key to unlock the door. Do you think my mom is down there? Perhaps. But continue to collect lost sparks. There are many areas deeper still. Be warned, the dangers there are great. Oh, I am starting to regret not bringing some water with me. Oh wait, no, I don't want to sell yet. Build. So this requires that. Alright, now it's far more efficient and I can get more hammers out of these things. Alright, without further ado, well, we do need to maintain anonymity, some sort of anonymity, since they seem to be looking for us, so I guess we are going to go like this. You start with this item, spiked helmet. This item is... If this item is not in the top row, it's disabled. Knight's armor. Adjacent to diagonal shields and armor get +2 block. Alright. Let's go here first. Alright, so far we're good. Oh. Don't mind if I do. Alright, now we are going 3, 6, 12, 15, 21, and 526 armor in total. That's not bad at all. And every time they hit us, they are going to be taking damage. So that's really good. Archangel armor. Adjacent helmets get +1 to block. Adjacent footwear gets -2. It's shown at 2 head. Oh, that is really good. I don't know if haste also helps with the passive armor increase. I guess we'll figure it out. Okay, so normally I'd be getting... Okay, so 5, 3, 8, and 6, 11, plus 3, 14, plus 4, 18, 24, and 4, 28. Alright, let's see if this works. 28. What do you have for me? Oh, pochette. Turn back, little mouse. This is my territory. Wow, what is that smell? Why do all you surface dwellers say that? Is that some form of greeting? My scent is that of my home in the Bug Village, and I wear it with pride. Ew, you're proud of your stink? Sorry, that was mean. Anyways, you look like you know your way around the dungeon. Do you think you could help me and my friends in Haversack Hill explore deeper reaches of it? Never! This is my home and you're trespassing. Leave! Say, is that a magic backpack you're wearing? No, it's my shell, and I'm gonna show you what it can do. Okay, so 35. Oh yes, it does that. That is so good. Baby. Oh, it doesn't have any description. Oh, I think I'm very much set now. Oh, you got knocked some of my dirt off. I knew it. That totally is a magic backpack. You know, you're actually kind of cute underneath all of that grime. Come back to Haversack Hill with me. We can clean you up. With our backpacks and your knowledge of the dungeon, we could reach some of the deepest parts. No thanks. I'm just gonna stroll around in the mud for a little here. Alright then. I am close to leveling up and the extra space will be useful. Sunray Rapier. This doesn't need to be the top row, so I can just put it there. The frying pan also works as a melee weapon, that's cool. No, actually, I'm not going to make a stun build this time. Oh, that's too much for comfort. grab a key. Let's check him out later. Okay, we can... This is more experience overall, so let's go with this. I hate these things. Alright. Cornucopia? I didn't know you could get a random cornucopia in the items. But still, I have a lot of food back home. I don't need it right now. Let's just roll the dice and see if we get something better. Okay, shove shield. This could be useful if I had something to use it with. Yeah, I don't need the machete. Oh damn, that's a lot of stuff. Okay. Broom spear. A tool with one simple purpose, to clean at least. That is if held in untrained hands. When used, deals 8 damage, destroy all adjacent hazards. Totem. Each combat, if there is an empty space above, it creates a totem. On use, add 6 block, uses each totem in this column. Destroyed. That is not what I like. Peridot. Gem accessory, adjacent weapons get +1 poison and lose damage. Considering I'm attacking super fast in general, well, it's not that I'm attacking super fast, I just spend all the energy attacking. enough. There we go. And none of this is particularly useful. I'll take the poison potion, I guess, and the toxic Chunai. What do you have? Let's see. This item floats on use, adds 2 regen, 2 haste, and 1 energy, and is destroyed. Dark Whetstone can be used 1 time each turn. Weapons in this row get the +1 weak this combat. Wait, in the row? That is problematic because... okay, I will need to reorganize this a little bit. There we go. And Tilted Sword. I can get the Tilted Sword for the Wooden Sword. Okay, what else? Oh, I think this is good enough. A single flower upon his chest. The person has been here for several days. Poor fellow. Pray for him. You kneel to pray for him. He opens a single eye. Nobody has ever done anything nice for me before, he says. You aren't here just to loot me? He gives you a gift and then lays back down. Top hat. If this is not in the top row, item is a 7. On take damage +1 gold. Let's see if we find anything here. No, nothing I particularly want to take. Alright, this is the last one. And now it's just as if it wasn't enough with the armor that I have. I'm now just reducing its damage every single time I attack. I even outperform its rage. Dog. This guy never rests, he's always building something. My name is Dog. I'm just a local carpenter passing through. Although this town has seen better days, we could definitely use some help. I could do that. I can put in some blueprints for a new buildings with your mayor. While we're working on that, I have an idea for you. You should set up a few sawmills. Creates 5 building materials while you are in the dungeon. Must be near the woods. Plus 10 efficiency for each natural decoration nearby. We can make some building materials for you while you're gone. My first order as mayor is to get few items to attract some local business. Could you bring me some of these items? Chris, 10 treasure while you are in the dungeon, research weapons here. Blacksmith creates 10 building materials while you are in the dungeon, research armors and shields here. And lastly, a tavern. Research consumables here. Thanks! Fantastic! All of these buildings are ready to be built. The voters just won't accept an incomplete town. You should build a tavern that will give the animals a place to cool down. Parcels delivery service here. We meet all of your delivery needs We meet all of your delivery needs. Ever find an item in the dungeons beneath the old area? You just have to have it. But alas, you aren't done adventuring yet. That's where we come in. Just meet with me. I'll bring any items back to Haversack Hill. They'll be waiting for you when you return. He carries items within our area and the dungeon. Even if you are defeated, this is a great way to make sure that your stuff is held. Looking forward to working with you. Great work so far. I see you've made it there and back more than once. There is always more to discover. And I have a few missions to keep you busy too. Coral, you start with these items, you must keep them the entire run. When combat ends, selects a common item to be duplicated. Sheaf, wooden plate, and leather cap. Windmill 1, you start with these standard items. You don't start with these standard items, you start with these. Energy varies between turns. Best of luck, Pars. Okay, now we have a lot more things to build. Let's build some sawmills because we do need the extra building materials. Oh, Yes, we definitely need more building materials. Alright, how much time we have? I think we can do another short run. Okay, let's go with the windmill one. No, the coral one. This one looks more fun. Wooden blade. Oh, it's a smaller version of the wooden sword. Oh, I need to talk with that guy later. Ah, damn it, it was not enough. Oh, we definitely want this. Since this is going to be essentially a shift build, we are going to have to find something else in which to use the energy, but for now, the wooden blade will have to do. Get Kogi, do not take damage from burn. Oh, that is really useful actually. Adjacent weapons get 3 damage this turn. How do I go about doing this? Well, we did find an item to use. Or energy in. In fact, I feel confident with just doing it like this. There we go. Now let's go with the capybara there. You see a wall up ahead and think you need to turn back. Then you realize it's not a wall. It's a huge rodent. A capybara. Hello, friend, he says. I'm looking for items of this type. Type weapon. Ah, sure, we can give you the wooden blade. He takes your item. That's great, he says. Maybe you want one of these instead? Oh my god, okay. Ooh. This is the first time I see this one. Frozen Hammer. Melee weapon, deals 2 damage, adds 3 freeze to the enemy. That's huge. Jagged Blade. Deals 9 damage on kills, deals 8 damage to all enemies. Oh my god, it's... Oh, if this was any other run, I would honestly be considering getting this. But all of this is 4 spaces, right? Yeah, it's 4 spaces. No, I cannot make it work, sadly. The only thing I can get is the Hard Cleaver, which is not good enough to warrant getting it. It's only useful if you are getting a lot of cleavers, which could be done with the coral, but you need a variety of cleavers, not just one. Maybe we could do a cleaver run here, we'll see. For now. Regen Potion adds 6 regen to self. Proton Mana Stone. This mysterious relic pulses with power. Someone in Haversack heal might know more. Alright, I'm taking that over the ring. And yeah, I'm not doing a cleaver run. I kind of want to get the tunic now. The extra +1 damage isn't going to be that important. I don't have space to... a way to make space for something else. No, I do not. I could just remove the hat. And that's not what I meant to do. There we go. At least for now, until we level up, we'll have more space to add some stuff. Can be used. Do you have anything interesting? What is this? Accessory. Unique. Deals 3 damage. Item thesis plating are refreshed and can be used again. Oh, that's another use for the code. Can be used 1 time each turn. Items in this run are refreshed and can be used again. Okay, all of these 2 are really useful. Rabbit. The rabbit knows you are in its garden. Let's go with this for now. Alright, that works. Now I can have all my ships upgraded by this thing. And yet extra plus damage from that isn't going to be helping all that much. Craft the dice for later. And there we go. What this is? Oh, this guy. Maybe later. There we go. Oh, you actually damaged me. Unlucky for you, I have more than enough damage to one-shot you. Spaghetti. Has 1 energy and 10 blocks. Spaghetti, spaghetti. My backpack is ready. Well, I cannot really use another whetstone. A single one is more than enough. Let's actually re-roll this one. Yeah, none of this is really that useful. The spaghetti may actually have been more useful. I don't need that much damage, but I'm just going to use it anyway. Hold on, give me a second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for that, one of my cats was behaving badly. I'm pretty much set at this point. In this row, so it's not... yeah, no, it's not going to be useful for me. And this actually is not going to be useful either because I'm using the whetstone and that organized them in one big group. And I'm not going to get enough experience. Get a different item from the same rarity. Well, let's see. That's not really useful. Alright, let's go ahead. Oh, this is going to be difficult. Maybe. Hive Guardian, the Queen's trusted guard. Luckily I have enough damage to deal with anything that she spawns. Queen Bee. The Queen Bee commands the armies. There we go. New quest, Coral Chew. And there we go. We're still missing a lot of construction equipment. Oh, Nora, a frog a long way from home. Most mammals can't detect magical items, yet I feel a strong presence from you. Could you be sensitive to magical items? Do you have anything magical on you right now? I mean, I imagine Archangel armor would be magical, but I'm guessing she refers to the Proto-Mana Stone. Wow, it's in good condition too. Wait a second, did someone leak this? I was curious on how it tasted. It tasted like blue? Your close exposure to this item might have unforeseen consequences. Most mammals experience a stomachache. But for some of you, the close contact can lead to a hidden knowledge. Oh, hidden knowledge? You might start finding magical items all throughout the dungeon. If we had a magical mycelium, we could research more magical items. Also, if you need a little practice with magic, here's a quest for you. I'm still waiting on you to complete the magical mycelium. We need to learn more about the magical items you gotta make. You gotta make one. If you build one, I can even invite my friend Toad to join us. She's a real expert on this stuff, and I think she has a magical backpack too. Oh. We have 24 villagers right now, so that means we can destroy some of this stuff to grab building materials. So that's useful. Alright, now we can build some stuff. Oh right, I also need to sell. Oh, it didn't come with a treasure this time, right? Either that or I didn't see it and left it behind like an idiot. Let's build the blacksmith. And the barracks. Right, now we get to unlock a lot of stuff. Wooden blade. Grapple. Can be used one time each turn, pulls back most enemy to the front of the group. Let's focus on the items we can unlock relatively quickly. Chainmail. Each turn adds 5 block. When an adjacent item is destroyed, plus 2 block this combat. An uncommon helmet. And an uncommon armor. Iron helmet. Adjacent armor gets plus 1 block. Each turn at... okay. I'm going to be getting myself something to eat. If I don't get back in time, I thank you for the stream. Got it? Then thank you for being around. I'm just going to be spending the last minutes of the stream just going through the research. Weapon rare. Tilted towers. That is like the only place I know from of Fortnite. Wait, there is something else I can do here? Oh, Greaves. Mostly because of the video. Okay, hold on. Melee. Berserker's Club. Unused deals 10 damage. It deals 2 damage to self, minus 2 damage this turn, plus 1 damage to self this turn. That doesn't seem very useful. Doru. Deals 1 damage when your turn ends, deals 16 damage this plus 16 damage this combat. Oh, that's an interesting thing. Wooden Knife. If there is a shield to the right, plus 2 damage. Originally for Butter, but dangerous at close range. Smoke Dagger. Can be used 1 time each turn. Deals 4 damage 2 times. Interesting. Alright. I think we've done enough for now. Let's see, anything else we can build? Well, we could build a farm. We are going to be needing it relatively soon. Another pot. And we are 1 short of the population up here. Yeah, don't think we can do much else at the moment. We have unlocked a few more quests we can do. Okay, so oh, it unlocked it. That's what it did. Okay, I'm done. Oh, speaking of which, didn't we get some sparks? Let's talk with the... Here, Matthew. Great job bringing so much back. The people of Arteria thank you. There are still more areas to unlock. Do you have lost sparks for me? No, we don't have anything. We haven't unlocked anything yet. But yeah, I think it's about a good time to end the stream. I don't want to extend myself. Actually, I will be checking some stuff off stream, but I won't be doing any adventures or anything like that. In the mean, so will we wait? Let me see if we can find someone we can raid. Okay, we have Let's see. I mean, we got Trevor, who is currently drawing. I still need to... I could check on this person. Hold on, let me see. Alright, this person seems to be continuing to stream for a while. They are playing Geist, which is a retro-looking shooter. I don't think I've ever seen it before. I don't know if it is retro or if it is an actually old shooter. So here, let me just prepare for the raid. Oh. Hold on, there seems to be some sort of technical problem. Well, in the meantime, I'll be discussing it with them, but in the meantime, I'm just going to check someone else, just in case. Alright, let's see. I guess we can raid Trevor. Let's see if they are streaming for much longer. Alright. Let's trade them instead. Alright, they are currently preparing to draw some art. They seem to be for the most part chill, so yeah. I hope you all have a good day or a good night, whichever of the two applies. And I'll be seeing you all later. I hope you all... Oh, damn it. I messed up my saying. It doesn't matter. I hope you all have fun, and I'll be seeing you all on Saturday, where we are going to continue playing XCOM 2. Bye bye everyone.